In the following of NASA projects, we want to mention Hubble Space Telescope. By the end of the 20th century, many advances had been made in astronomy and cosmology. Powerful observatories were built in different parts of the Earth and the entire width of the sky was monitored. But astronomers still needed more to complete their research. They wanted to explore parts of the universe that could not be seen from the ground. The idea of a space telescope was proposed many years ago and examples were made, but only when the Hubble Space Telescope was placed in Earth orbit could we see parts of the universe that we never understood. Hubble was able to answer many questions from scientists and measure the distance between stars very accurately. At the birth of its more than 24 years of activity, this space telescope captures high-quality images of celestial bodies and sends about 15 gigs of image file to Earth daily. The interesting thing about the Hubble Space Telescope is that it can be repaired in space and has been repaired 5 times so far and its efficiency has increased. Subscribe our YouTube channel to watch the rest of this video and more. Perhaps the most famous NASA project in the entire history of this organization is the project of landing humans on the surface of the moon. At the height of the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union, and while the United States had lost the race to send the first man into space from the Soviet Union, the only mission left for the United States to win the space race was to conquer the moon. In a speech after sending the first American into space, the US President John F. Kennedy announced his ambitious plan, saying that the United States would land the first man on the moon before the end of the 1960s. During the Apollo 11 mission, a human first set foot on the moon. In total, 12 men walked on the surface of the moon during the Apollo projects, and since the end of the Apollo mission in 1972, no humans has set foot on the moon. The largest joint project of a space organization is the construction of the International Space Station. The project was carried out in collaboration with the United States, Russia, the European Space Agency, Japan, and Canada. The International Space Station is a huge structure orbiting the Earth, and astronauts can stay there for weeks or even months. This space structure orbits the Earth 15 times a day, and in the dark night sky it can be detected by the naked eye. The space station is actually a permanent space laboratory for astronauts. This structure, which is the largest man-made structure in space, works with solar energy, and all its energy is supplied by solar panels. After the conquest of the moon, the next ambitious goal of man was to reach the neighboring planet Earth. The dream of reaching Mars and turning it into a home for humans is one of the greatest goals of mankind today. Before achieving this goal, it is necessary to carry out various projects to better understand the red planets. NASA has sent a variety of orbiters and rovers to the planet on several different missions, the most important of which are the Twin Sprite and Opportunity rovers and the Curiosity rover. The Spirit and Opportunity astronauts were two similar probes that landed at two different points on Mars at the same time. Prior to the successful landing of the two spacecraft, several other NASA missions failed to land on Mars. The two rovers were designed for a single 90-day mission but lasted several years on Mars. NASA's future projects will focus on returning to the moon and further exploration of the surface of Mars. The James Webb Space Telescope is another important project that will soon replace Hubble, but NASA has delayed its delivery several times. But it is expected that giant telescope will be in orbit by the end of 2020. Perhaps NASA's longer-term goal is to send humans to Mars and live there, a goal that has many challenges. From a 6 to 9 month voyage to providing accommodations on Mars, these are challenges that no space agency will be able to meet anytime soon.